There we go. Now you get to get the pen, dude. Okay, Emma. Ready? Exit all that. So you're doing number 11.
This is number 11 on the Chapter 4 study guide.
And why are we doing number 11? What did people say?
We're doing number 11 because people said this might be impossible or hard.
Okay. So what did you do, or how did you think about it?
I thought about it like, the way I thought about it was, if you take away the decimal in 1.32, it's 132. And 12 times 11 is 132.
So why don't you write what you just said, Brian? Okay. Say it again, Emma.
If you take away the decimal,
Just put 132 there.
it says 132. 11 times 12 is 132.
How about this? Do 11
Mhm.
11 times something, is that right?
Mhm.
And you said it was?
I said it was 12.
Right.
So the way I thought of it was, since the decimal is between the 1 and the 3, that means you would have to go 2 spaces. So I was thinking that the decimal would go in front of the 12. So it would be .12, and that would equal 1.32.
Well, and the other way, I'm always telling you to think about it as money. If there were 11 people and they were going to split the cost of $1.32, you know if they gave them a penny, it's not enough. And if you gave them a dime, it's not enough. But you know if they gave $1, it's way too much. So you can kind of make a reasonable magnitude estimate that it's going to be between 10 and 20 cents, right? Okay, so that's it. Brian, can you work it out this way? You want to do old-fashioned, or you do partial quotient? Okay. Yeah, why don't you put a little X in it, because you like to get rid of the decimal. Okay. 13. And make sure you put your 1 over the 13. Okay, there you go. Oh, I like how you did that.
1 times 11 is 11 minus that.
So now,
Oh, that does make it.
that makes 22.
And 11 goes into 22. 2 times 11 is 22.
Okay,
So it's,
and what about your decimal? What do you got?
in the decimal, it goes twice, because it goes twice.
And it does make sense that we've
2
been working on
places.
magnitude estimates, because we knew what a reasonable answer should look like. Because it would be super easy to ignore. If you didn't make your magnitude estimate, you could get confused about where to put the decimal. I think that looks really good. But you already knew your 11's multiplication unit too, didn't you?
Mhm.
Hey, it's
No, it's
12
point.
cents a piece. So 11 people would have to pay 12 cents each to make $1.32. And you could work it backwards, because right up here it says 11 times 12 cents equals 132. Oh, can't we use for number 12, can we use our divisibility rules to know something about this problem? Number 12?
Yeah.
Every number that ends in
And a 5, or a 0, is
Or
divisible by 5.
So we know we're not going to have a remainder here.
Yeah.
And if something costs $99.50 divided by 5 people, like if 5 people had to come up with that much money, what would... Oh, wait a minute, let's do this one first. About how much money can you estimate?
Um,
5 people need to come up with something close to $100. So it's going to be about what?
About 13.
19 or 20?
$13.
If you did 13 times 5, what's that?
13 times 5 is 90. I think it's 90 times. So 12 times 60. No.
What's 10 times
13
5?
is too small. 13 is too
13 is
small.
too small.
Okay. I was thinking that would be 65.
Well, if this was
So-
$20, we won't give away the answer. If that was $100 divided by 5 people, what would the estimate be?
Well, that would be 20.
Yeah.
So
isn't
20
that
would be better.
really- So a 20 is a really good estimate. So and it's
20
going to look
times
like
5 is 100. So yeah,
it's going to look like
that would
something
look
like
better.
this. Okay. So Brian was saying, don't forget to do that. Good
Mhm.
job, Brian. And over here, you were going to do that. Okay. So let's work this one out.
So if it's $20, then
Should I?
Well, can you do partial quotient on this just so that we can have a video of partial quotient? Or you want to do old fashioned? You can do it the way you want. What's the way that makes most sense to you? Okay, that way? Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. So 5 times 9 is just 1. So 5 minus, that's 4. Write down the 9. So 49 divided by 9. Well,
Yeah, 9 times
oh yeah.
5 is 45.
5 times 9 is 45. Wait. So,
Oh, that is going to come out
bring
nice.
out the, yeah. And so it's 199.
Oh, and you go straight up and that helps you?
Yeah.
And then
So it's 199 times 5 is 45. So that comes out nicely. And then add the decimal to it. So it's 19. Yeah. That
And
would
you
be
went
there.
straight up, and that made sense. But also, you knew your estimate was $20.
So that's 19.9.
$19.
So $19.09.
Now, I've
90.
seen this problem before, and a bunch of kids write $1.99. What would you
No.
say to a kid if he put $1.99?
If
Like-
you did, that would be like
That would not
that would
be
be
right.
like $10.
Right, because if this was $1.99, you can work backwards and go $1.99 times 5. And you know that that's not going to be enough.
That would be
Right. So if you can work backwards and it makes sense, then you probably have a good estimate.